Oh man. Hey guys. Hey guys. Those of you who just watched chapter 11. So yesterday, I played. I think 2 or 3 of you actually watched the video. I had to make it private or delete it. Did I delete it or just make it? It doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me. Okay, stop. We're gonna do 11 again, right? Okay. Hey guys. So I had just uploaded this chapter. Alright, I played it the other day when it came out. I think 2 or 3 of you guys watched it. I deleted it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I had replayed it in a calmer way. And also, because I said a word at the end, it didn't fully leave my mouth, but it wasn't a good word. That's why I stopped the thing. I was so... I don't know who actually watched that video. The 2 or 3 of you that seen it. And I'm pretty sure you caught it. Because I don't know how you couldn't. It didn't fully leave my mouth, but still. And that's why I stopped it so abruptly. And the reason I uploaded the end of this chapter is because when I replayed it, okay, it cut off. Like it just, boop, it threw me off. So then I re-uploaded it, and it was at that point of the end of the chapter. So anyway, I'm gonna replay it again because I figured, just easier this way. So I'm sorry to the 2 or 3 people that watched it. I hope you're not mad at me. And alright. The other participants gasp in shock at the news that you have to leave. And I'm not gonna be paranoid in this game, like I wasn't in the last. Where I was like, everybody's out to get me. Everyone's setting me up. I'm not gonna say that here. Okay. All right. What? What do you mean? I'm going home. I can't believe I did that. Is this a joke? I really wish it were. I'm struggling with this myself. Yeah, we've spoken with the authorities, and unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. I'm not going anywhere. What did I do? I want to know what I did that has authorities involved. This sounds cray-cray. Yeah, don't just leave us in suspense. Tell us what's going on. We're so sorry, Melissa. We fought tooth and nail for you to stay here. We really love you guys, but it was reported that illegal substances were found in Melissa's possession. Like, if you watch, the 2 or 3 people that watch, you know how mad I was at What's-Her-Face. What? The authorities verified this independently and are now asking you to return home. They said they won't charge her if she leaves willingly. We're afraid it's a matter of international law now, Melissa. International law. This isn't fair. There has to be something we can do. It really isn't fair, and it doesn't make any sense either. I'm so confused. How could this happen? What kind of substance? What are we talking about? Maybe I packed Mucinex in my bag or something. Unfortunately, the drug that was found in your possession is illegal in most countries. And for whatever reason, I don't know, had nothing to do with the thing I said at the end, but there was something going on with this video. Like they emailed me. I don't know if it's because of the word I just said or something. Anyway, there might be words that I'm reading in this in general that YouTube doesn't like. What if somebody set Melissa up? Did someone set me up, or has there been some colossal misunderstanding? Like, before I was super paranoid, but I know now what happened. So, there's been a mix-up. I didn't accidentally bring nothing. There's been a mix-up. I can't believe anyone would do this on purpose. That seems more likely than thinking someone set Melissa up, Frankie. Who would do something like that? Frankie turns and stares at Vani. See, she got me all paranoid. Vani starts to laugh. Are you for real? You're blaming me for planning those things in Melissa's bag as if. I won't jump to... I'll just want to talk to the po-po, please. She doesn't exist to me anyway. Nick and Vanessa share another concerned look. What? If you press this, they're likely to press charges. Listen, guys, it's hard for me to wrap my head around this. I have no idea how any of this happened. Skylar places his arm around your shoulder, giving you a comforting squeeze. I'm just gonna try to go through this quickly because I already did it before. Twice. This is my third time doing this. You turn and look at Skylar, who... I don't mind that hot tub thing, though. Look at Skylar, who looks back at you with kind, soulful eyes. I wish there was a way we could stay. Maybe Skylar has an answer. Skylar, what do we do? I have to fight this? We gotta fight this. I plan on it. We're not going quietly, believe me. Nick, Vanessa, can I speak to you both in private? Before you can say another word, Skylar goes off with Nick and Vanessa. We're behind you, Melissa. We'll get this sorted out. I'm sorry, will you guys give me a minute? I'm gonna do the same thing, though, that I did in the other one, as far as with Damon. You walk down the beach away from the group, so you have some time to think. I can't believe this. How the hell could this have happened? You don't have a chance to think it through much further before Damon catches up to you. Again, he's a lawyer, I thought, right? Anyway, whatever. Hey, Melissa, mind if I join you for a sec? Or is too a crowd right now? I'm glad it's you. I didn't realize... I didn't really want to be alone, but I just need some space from everyone. I totally understand. I can't believe this is happening to you. Is there anything I could do to help besides offer my services as a lawyer? Need me to get you a drink, impersonate a police officer, and get the charges on you dropped? Maybe. I'm so sorry about what happened to you, Melissa. He says my name a lot. This is such bullshit. If you really do have to leave, I'm really gonna miss you. I was hoping to get a chance to get to know you better on this trip. Aw. Thanks, pal. Piss off. I'll miss you too, Damon, a lot. As you move up the coastline, your hand brushes against Damon's. And I'm gonna linger it because I did that in the other game and I already played the next chapter. I'm gonna try to do what I did here, because I already played the next chapters. You both let your hands linger for a second, skin touching skin. You look down at your hands for a moment. It's a charged, oddly intimate moment. I just wish there was a way to keep you here. When you look up, you see Skylar's eyes are aimed directly at Damon's, and your hands, you quickly pull your hand away. Everything all right, guys? Oh, hey, Skylar, I'm just comforting your lady friend. I was just checking in on Melissa here. I don't want to see you go either of you, but especially Melissa. Skylar sighs. Well, it's looking like you're not going to have a choice on that front. The response makes your heart sink. Oh no, what happened? I'm so sorry, Melissa. The authorities wouldn't budge at all. Because I'm not a lawyer. Damon, go, help. We have to go home tomorrow. And now we're on the boat. Which I was like, what? Boom, just on this boat. Being sent away. Because I'm an outlaw. The next morning, after a tearful goodbye... Honestly, this was a kind of annoying thing for me, this thing. With the rest of the pod squad. You're on a boat headed to the coastline of the nearest airport. The clouds are thick and heavy. And we're matchies. I think we're heading into a storm. Despite his proclamation, Skylar is smiling from ear to ear. He winks at you. Skylar, he's in good mood. I love your attitude. You seem chippers. Oh, yeah? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a great thing. I love that about you. It's all a matter of perspective, Melissa. The way I see it, I just got engaged to the woman of my dreams. I'm having a wedding to look forward to, a whole life I get to share with this woman I love so much. There's no shortage of things to look forward to because of, no matter what, we're always going to have each other's. Sure, we're getting sent home, but we're still celebrating our engagement. We can do that anywhere in the world. Well, anywhere besides Mexico. You start to laugh, and then Skylar places a hand on your thigh and squeezes it playfully. This is just a blip. We're getting married, Melissa. Aren't you excited? You're right, I am excited. We're going to spend the rest of our lives together, and it's going to be great. It's not just going to be great. It's going to be the adventure of a lifetime. Clearly. He laughs again. Ha ha ha. And you're not disappointed at all, not even a little bit. It's not even possible for me to feel disappointed right now. I'm just so happy. Sure, vacation is great, but getting to be your fiancé is the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. Skylar puts his arm around you and gives you a smooch on your shoulder. Aw, yeah, I'll give him a kiss. Change the subject. You lean over and plant a kiss right on his lips. Like, do you want babies? Are you spiritual? His lips are soft and sweet, and it fit perfectly with your own. I could kiss you all day, Melissa. Alright, let's do that. Oh yeah, what's stopping you? Whoa. Suddenly, the sound of thunder cracks overhead. All at once, a tide of heavy rain begins to fall from the sky. Uh-oh. Geez, it's really coming down. Do you think we'll be okay to fly out in this? The rain pelts your skin and a bolt of lightning flashes. I'm not even sure we'll be okay to boat at this point. The boat rocks back and forth as a large wave crashes into its side. Oh my gosh. Skylar pulls you in close, so you're both under the overhang. Hey, Fernando, everything okay up there? The stingbat. Everything is fine, my friends. You have nothing to worry about. A large wave breaks and crashes onto the deck, soaking your legs in sweater. Fernando, stop lying. Turn this boat around. This is cray-cray. I am a professional, Melissa. Would you ask a professional baseball player to stop swinging at the bat because of some rain? You mean like a rain delay? Yeah, that's a thing. I've done this many times, I assure you, as many times as I've done your friend Romina. This is a routine storm, nothing dangerous about it. Suddenly, Fernando's radio beeps and a stern voice begins to speak. Warning, to anyone still out in the water, this is a once-in-a-lifetime storm. It is extremely dangerous. Please return to shore immediately. This is the Maritime Search and Rescue Unit calling all boarders. Please return to... Fernando, he powers off the radio. Okay, change of plans, my friends. I'm starting to think it is not safe to travel in this kind of weather, so I will get us back to shore. Another massive wave crashes into the boat, sending Fernando sprawling out onto the floor. Skylar rushes over to Fernando and helps him up. I don't know if these moments of us almost dying are supposed to, bring us closer together. I don't know why they do this. Fernando, are you sure you know what you're doing? Because usually the only person on this game who doesn't have some weird trauma is Damon. We've all been through traumas enough, guys. Absolutely, absolutely, my friend. Fernando steps to the wheel and takes hold of it. But you should probably go get your life jackets. Where are the jackets, Fernando? Fernando stares ahead blankly, as if trying to figure something out. Duh. Fernando, the jackets. I do not know where the life jackets are. Fernando, seriously, I want to throw you overboard at this point. I'm just, done, Fernando. Skylar laughs. I'm glad. Alright, good. Yes, I'm the funny one. Nobody's throwing nobody any overboards, alright? Just focus on getting us back to shore, Fernando. We'll find the jackets. He's reacting very calmly in this hectic situation. I appreciate that. Sounds good. Let's just hope the sharks are not out today. Come on, what? This is part of the ocean is known to be shark infested. If the boat sinks, we might be doomed. You and Skylar share a look. This ship ain't sinking, kitten. This is golf weather. Skylar, more like sunbathing weather. Ha 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 ha. Hey, good one, babe. You ain't lying. Now let's go find these jackets. Just in case. While the boat sways and gets hit by massive waves, you and Skylar search for life jackets. You finally spot them hanging on the wall outside the cabin. As Skylar goes to grab them, a giant wave hits the boat head on. You lose your footing, then start to fall over the rail. But before you go plummeting into the ocean, Skylar reaches over and grabs a hold of you. He pulls you onto the deck, wrapping his big strong arms around you tightly. He saves me. Oh my gosh, you saved me, my hero. And just like that, you've gone from falling into the ocean to being held by your fiancé. You look into each other's eyes and you can feel his heart beating against your body. Listen, kitten, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Anything happens to you, it happens to me, which is why you'll always be safe with me. Thanks, Skylar. You take a look out at the shore and realizing that the boat is drawing nearer. As Fernando steers you closer, you know for sure that in Skylar's arm, you're going to be safe. I don't know if he's going to be safe for me, though, if I find out that him and Bonnie was a thing before they got here. Okay? Just saying. After weathering the storm, you and Skylar make it back to shore safely and return to the hotel. The storm finally dies down, but the canceled flights mean you're staying in Mexico for another night. Back in the hotel lobby, Nick and Vanessa are there to greet you. Hey guys, we're so sorry about the storm. We're sorry we keep trying to kill you. We know this has not been easy to deal with, and we really do wish there was a way we can keep you here. But to make things a little easier for you, we've booked you another night in your suite. And later tonight, we've arranged for a candlelit dinner with your fellow participants for your final send-off. You're still sending me a ways. So, we hope you two can make the most of your final night here. Although I know already, because there's 2 chapters after this, and I already played one of them. Alright, and let us know if you need anything, okay? I need you guys to stop ruining my life, because it's you guys. You two, Nick and Vanessa, believe it or not. You're ruining me a life here. Back at the hotel suite, you sit down on the couch with Skylar, and he stands by the window. He is staring outside. And I'm like, what are you looking at? What's caught your eye over there? I have an idea. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot. Okay, let's hear it. It's a great idea. He's so smart. He's definitely the smart one here. How do you feel about getting a little wet? I don't know how I read this last time, but it's about to get sexy times, guys. I have to admit, Skylar, this is one of your better ideas. The two of you luxuriate in a private jacuzzi, getting warmed up after the morning's adventure. On the floor next to you is a bottle of something bubbly. There's just something about being in a hot tub when it's raining. I love it. Skylar lifts his face to the light drizzle coming down. And being in a hot tub when it's raining with your life partner, that's just perfection. Which reminds me, I've been meaning to ask you, how are you feeling about spending the rest of our lives together, now that you've had a little more time to process it? How am I feeling about spending my life with you? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. Confident about our future together. Me too, Melissa. I knew early on that we were the right match, but after getting to spend time with you in person, it's undeniable. I'm falling more in love with you every day. Skylar sets down his drink and inches forward. He looks into your eyes for a moment, then smiles. Sometimes it's hard to look at you without thinking about how lucky I am. Aw. Don't overthink it. I feel that way too. I'm such a lucky girl. A genuine look of pride and happiness comes over Skylar. I've just never been so damn attracted to someone before, man. You drive me crazy. He looks at you with those yearning, hungry eyes of his as he comes closer. The rain has stopped and rays of sunlight peer through the clouds. Your heartbeat quickens as he comes closer. Beneath the water, his fingertips graze your thigh. What's gotten into you? Skylar puts on a face of, it's like facetious surprise. Who, me? What do you mean? You laugh as he comes closer, one hand gently resting on your leg. You can feel his warmth emanating through his body, inviting you even closer. I'm gonna tease him, that's what I did before. I'm not leaving. You push Skylar's hand away from your leg, then move over to the other side of the jacuzzi. You kick your feet up as you push yourself backward, splashing water into his adorable face. Skylar laughs at this, then shakes his head. Playing hard to get? Maybe. It depends how hard you're willing to work. Skylar wades over to your side of the jacuzzi, his hands gripping the seat on both sides of you. I'm willing to work pretty hard. There's a moment of palpable tension in the steamy air while the two of you look at each other. His eyes are filled with lust as his lips draw closer to yours. He leans close, his face inches away from yours. I want to. Last time I think I kissed him. I'm gonna tease him. You scoot forward so your lips are about to meet. I don't know, did I do this last time? You can see him close his eyes, and in truth, kissing him does seem pretty tempting. His breath tickles your lips, and his hand drops onto your thigh. But just before your lips meet, you squirm out from under him, moving to the other side of the spa. He turns around laughing at this game of yours. There's a mischievous look in Skylar's eyes as he looks at you. A smirk reaches his lips. What do you say we turn this jacuzzi session up a notch? How do you propose we do that? By doing a little skinny dipping? You laugh at the notion, and Skylar can't help but smile. Now there's an idea. How does that sound? You sound pretty smart. It sounds, like a lovely idea. Like you're a genius. I thought you might say that. Skylar reaches down into the water, then slips out of his bathing suit. He sets the bathing suit on the edge of the spa, now stripped down and completely naked. You follow Skylar's lead, removing your swimwear and letting it sink to the bottom of the jacuzzi. The warm water against your naked body is a welcome sensation. Skylar comes closer to you, and you can't help but imagine what his body looks like beneath the water. Yeah, you can. Your faces draw near one another, your lips get closer. Soon, you'll feel the touch of his lips. But then, Skylar turns around and starts to climb out of the water. Two can play this game. I can use some fresh air. Hey, where are you? Before you can finish the thought, you see Skylar's body in all of its naked glory. Beads of water roll down his backside and accentuate his body. Wow. As I said before, I don't need to tell him he has a hell of a body. He knows he has a hell of a body. I need some air too, babe. Then come and join me. Skylar takes a couple of towels and lays them out by the edge of the jacuzzi. He lays down on his back, resting the back of his head on his palms. He's just like, come get it. You get out of the jacuzzi as well and look down onto his perfect body, the steam still rising from it. As you look down at his body, his eyes meet yours. By the look in his eyes, you can tell he's ready to take things to the next level. The raging fire burning in him, in his and him. See, this sentence, what is this? The raging fire burning in his and him grin speaks louder than any words could. I don't know, that reads weird to me. What are you waiting for, Melissa? Come here. Your wish is my command. Skylar. You crouch down and get on top of Skylar, looking into each other's eyes as lust overtakes you. Skylar grabs onto your hips as you straddle him, then your ass. He pulls you closer, and you can feel his hard body beneath yours, the warmth of his touch. You lean down so you're face to face with Skylar, breathing heavily in the heat of passion. You press your lips together first, and then your bodies. Are you ready? Yeah, I was born ready. The sensation of you joining sends waves of pleasure coursing through your body, and both you and Skylar moan in ecstasy. You can feel your skin get hot from the thrill. Your body aches with pleasure. This moment is perfect. It feels like time has stopped. So if the 2 or 3 people that watched this, I kissed him the last time. But I'm gonna get more aggressive because last time I kissed him. You grab onto Skylar's chest, digging your nails in. He clenches his eyes shut in rapture as you start to move faster, harder. You breathe heavier as intensity builds and pleasure deepens. Under the swirling clouds of emergement's rays of sun, you feel yourself reaching climax. And as I said in the other video, if 2 people watched it, muscles contract and expand, sending an intense rush of pleasure surging through your body. That means he did the right job. If you're wondering, if you say to someone, a girl, a woman, did you have a good time? That's how you know. I don't know what you guys feel. I don't have a wee-wee. I don't know what it feels like for you guys, but anyway. And as you look into each other, well, everyone's different. I'm, whatever, but Melissa. And as you look into each other's eyes, kissing, licking, panting, you know that regardless of what comes next, this moment is perfect. That was good. I didn't mind playing that so many times, that hot tub scene. I forget, what did I wear? I want to make sure that, oh yeah, my Emily in Paris dress. Alright. After you get ready to go down to the dinner, Nick and Vanessa set up with the other participants. I'm just glad we get to spend more time with you, girl. We have to make this night a night we'll never forget. Agreed. Maybe we'll even get lucky and get another storm. Speaking of, how did everyone fare with the storm today? Knox and I stayed in bed all day and made love for hours. The rain is perfect for lovemaking. Romina, you think a bomb cyclone is perfect lovemaking weather? Well, if all hope is lost, you might as well go out with a good bang. You and the others laugh. Ha 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 ha. I've been hydrating all day, trying to recover. I wasn't prepared for Romina's appetites. Enough about us. How's about everyone else's appetites? Melissa, have you guys been getting friskies? Skylar laughs and then gives your leg a playful squeeze. You don't have to answer that, Melissa. I think I'm going to say what I said the last time, which is like no comment. Leave it to Romina. She's making things awkward for me. No comment. Is that a good no comment or a bad no comment? What do you think? Skylar chuckles to himself. Look at him. We're not going to get into the details of our, what lives, guys. Don't worry, it'll get better, Skylar. Melissa doesn't really have a handle on the whole engagement thing yet, so you can't blame her. Just give her some time. It's weird you say that, Vanny, because Ariel and I are in the room next to yours, and we haven't heard much of anything going on. And as I said before, Chris and I have bonded on a level of peeing outside and being dogs, so high five, Chris. There's a mixture of laughter and ooze from the group. Just because we're not shooting the hardcore porno like Romina and Knox. Your pod squad starts to laugh. That's true. Romina sounds like a horror movie actress with all that screaming she does. Ha ha ha. Yeah, see, we're plenty passionate. Isn't that right, honey? You're definitely pretty passionate, babe. Especially when it comes to complaining about how loud I snore. Maybe I should have hooked up with Jay. Once again, the group laughs. He is handsome. What do you want me to say? Sounds like a chainsaw cutting through a one of those giant trees. You take a look around, enjoying the laughter and banter. I'm gonna miss you guys. I should have said, get away from you, jerks. I'm really gonna miss you guys. We're gonna miss you so much. Both of yous. It's true. Mexico won't be the same without you in it. Yeah. Because you guys won't exist. This is my world. Romina claps her hands across the claps my hands across from the table. You've been such a huge part of my time on the show. You're like one of my best friends I've ever had in the whole world, girl. Honestly. And you'll always be my bestie, girl. I'm holding you to that, Melissa. When we get back to town, expect to get a loads of texts all hours, all day, every day, all hours from me, your pal Romina. I expect it, ditto. The mood in the room is quickly growing somber. You can feel the weight of your impending departure. At that very moment, Blair and Wes entered the dining hall looking rather spaced out. Sorry we're late. We've had a pretty radical day and totally lost track of the time. Where have you been? Wes lives. We should tell them, Blair. Or should we tell them? I don't even know what he said. I'm an open book, Wes. I have nothing to hide. Is someone gonna tell us what's going on? We took a few of my special chocolates this afternoon, and now we're feeling extra special. So, like, when I played this, the 2 or 3 people that saw that video, I was very surprised when that happened. I was like, oh my god. I literally I was paranoid throughout the entire game that everyone was trying to set me up. I was out of my mind paranoid, and then I made a joke that when I got to this point, like, yeah, I was paranoid because I must have ate those chocolates. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, if you're the 2 or 3 people that saw that video, you know I was freaking out that whole video. Alright. And now we're feeling extra special. You get an odd feeling about this. The special chocolates, the ones you gave me. Blair looks at you for a moment, confused. Don't kill her buzz. Oh, yeah, I guess I did, huh? You stare at Blair's dumbfoundedness, like... Hold on. Are you trying to tell me... Now, I think that the ending that I uploaded, alright, that you guys might... I don't know if I should leave that up now, because literally the game cut off, the second time I played this, alright? And it cut off, and then I just restarted it, okay? And that's what is... Alright, I'll just keep going, I suppose. Hold on, how are you trying to tell me? Blair, where did you get those That's not me, that's Blair's voice. Blair, where did you get those chocolates from? The ones you took, you gave to me. From this really sweet guy I met under an overpass in New Jersey. That sounds a lot like, someone who, you know... We prefer the term medicine man. Oh my god, Blair, you gave me laced chocolates and you didn't tell me. Now, in the game that I just continued, I said, you're lucky I'm forgiving. Maybe I shouldn't have said that so you could see the different thing. What would you need to forgive Blair for? She's perfect in every way, and these two idiots are made for each other. Why are you so upset? Because you got Melissa kicked off the show, you jackass. The others are audibly angry with Blair. Really? I did? In unison, you and the other participants all say yes. Blair, what were you thinking? I can honestly say I've never been so furious with someone as I am now. Have you told the host yet? Not yet, should I? Once more, the group shouts yes. A few minutes after leaving to go find Nick and Vanessa, Blair returns with them. Now you and the rest of the participants are all seated while Nick and Vanessa, they stand before you. Hey guys, we're so sorry. We have to keep popping up for these serious types of conversations. But after Blair told us what happened, we thought it would be best if we addressed this ourselves. So, there's been a bit of, it's just a mix-up. We know what happened, and we know that Blair has a medical license to carry the stuff. It would have been useful to know this information before she came to Mexico. But we're glad that she decided to tell us, aren't we, honey? This whole chapter was kind of weird. Like, I don't know why this whole boat thing, I don't really get it. It was kind of unnecessary, but whatever. I mean, I appreciate the hot tub scene. So, where does this leave us? We're getting to stay for another 2 chapters. Nick and Vanessa look at one another, a serious look on their silly faces. Well, Vanessa and I think you should talk with the front desk to discuss your travel arrangements. You have a long flight booked for tomorrow. You and Skylar share a disappointed look. Because apparently, I guess I ate all the chocolates, right? I am a walking outlaw. Unfortunately, you'll have to push it back because you're staying in Mexico. Yay! At once the whole room starts cheering. Oh my god, oh my god. Skylar leans over and gives you a big kiss on the cheek. We're staying in Mexico. Great. Romina runs over to you, giving you a big hug. I already know what happens in the next chapter. Right? That's why I'm kind of I'm feeling a little like I am in this, doing this one for the 3rd time. I knew it. I just knew this would get resolved. We're so happy for you. Oh, we're so happy for you guys. We really do love you. Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, we've been fighting for you to stay. This is a big win for your show, for our show, and for the big win of love. Thanks, everyone. Let's party. Who wants to do shots? The others cheer you on. We're thrilled that Melissa gets to stay and that all of you get to stay together for the rest of this trip. But there will be another twist as to how you spend the rest of your time. See, now, if I did get kicked off the show, and I went and left with Skylar, what you're going to see in the next chapter would never have happened, and me and him would be happy together right now. For some time, for some of you, this twist might be fun and exciting. For others, it might be pretty scare. But for all of you, it will be the biggest challenge your relationship has faced so far. You turn and look at Skylar. He grabs your hand. Wow, this should be interesting, if nothing else. Interesting is putting it lightly, Melissa. So what's the twist, guys? The suspense is killing us over here. Nick and Vanessa look at each other with a mischievous smile. One of the great challenges of marriage is temptation. So we're gonna throw it right in your face, and you won't know if your relationship can withstand temptation until you get to the other side of it. What are you saying? Say goodbye to your fiancés, everyone. Because tonight, you'll be spending the night with someone else. Oh wow, I wonder who I'll spend the night with. Oh, I should actually replay the next chapter and choose someone else. Alright, guys, sorry to the 2 or 3 people that watched this chapter, already. Sorry about that, guys. Forgive me, please, and